Good morning, Dave Johnston here with Day Trade the Markets. It's 8:56, as you can see. That's Pacific time, and it's Tuesday, September the 26th. And just been filled here just a moment ago at 58.74.75. I've got my stop down here at 69.75. Yeah, I had an order in up here from earlier in the day. It never did get filled. So we're looking at support in here, and we're starting to get a rally right now, so that's good to see. The first objective on this trade, well, first of all, just sort of put the lay of the land in here. Let me get the arrow. You can see here that we opened here, kind of went sideways, a little bit of
high velocity move,
finally broke lower. And as you can see, we had a couple of high velocity moves, which are very bearish because these are selling high velocity moves that had follow through. But then we finally came here and made new lows with this magenta bar. We got a green bar coming up. Now it's just tested to the top of this magenta, but as you can see, it's trading in the upper portion here. So we are getting at least some support. And you can see from yesterday, this is what the market did late yesterday. So we've come down and tested into this area where it started a nice rally. So it's a good support area, and gone ahead and used that as a support area to back up the idea of getting long in this area here once this green bar came in and then decelerated and had follow through. So we just waited for that to get tested, and we just got filled in here. So it backed off on us a little bit, not too much. It got down to 72, I think it was. What is the low of this bar? Yeah, it got down to 72, and we're long from 74.75. So now this bar that got down here to 72, I'm going to raise our stop. Let me just expand this a little bit here. You can see it a little bit better. So this low right here is at 72. I'm going to raise this stop from the initial up to, we'll put it right at 71. So our risk right now is 3.25 points. So the next real objective, should we get above this area here, will be towards the low here of this high velocity move. Let me just, there we go. This high velocity move right here. So the low of that is in this area, roughly around 83 or so. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a sell limit a little bit below that. I'll put it at, let's put it at 175 to sell 2. That'll give us 7 points as our first objective on this. So I think we got everything in place for the time being. I'll go ahead and just make another one of these markers here and put that up here now. So that's our first objective. So, okay, everything's in place. I will pause the recording and pick it up when needed. Okay, just resuming the recording a few minutes later. We just got filled here at 81.75. And you can also see here that we had a green bar, which is our second strongest of the 3 aggression buying bars. So take a look at the low of this bar. It's at 78.50 right here. So I'm going to raise the stop here to 77.50. There we go, and change it to just 2 contracts, seeing as we sold 2 of the 4 that we had. So we're just long 2 at this point. So just do a trailing stop here. Now, actually, well, come to think of it, our next objective after here is the top of this. So you can see we've got a trade location zone up here. So I'm going to go ahead and put a sell limit for 1 up there at 90.75. Actually, I think I'll make it 89.75.
high velocity move,
Long from 74.75, so that'll be a nice 15-point profit should it have that rally. So that's a good sign. And I will also put a marker in there, and I'll adjust this marker here to where our stop currently is. So everything seems to be in place here, and we're good to go, and it's still moving up, so that's a good sign. So once again, I will go ahead and pause recording. Okay, resuming the recording again, we've got another green bar here, so we've got a couple of them in a row.
high velocity move,
And the low of that is at 82.25, so I'm going to raise this up to 81.25 as our protective stop. And as you can see here, we've come within just a couple of ticks, about 3 ticks just of our next objective. So just want to bring you up to
High
date on
velocity
that.
move.
And once again, I'll go ahead and pause recording. Okay, just restarting the recording here again. We just got stopped here on that previous bar. So we were long from down here at 74.75, so 6.5 points on the second half of that 4-contract trade, and 7 points each on the first half of that trade. So it worked out fairly nicely. It was too bad we came very, very close here to our second objective. Didn't get that filled, so I'm going to cancel that order. I still have the sell limit up here at around the 59.02 area. I'm going to leave that in. Who knows, maybe we can get filled on that a little bit later. But that's the trade for today. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, you can reach us at info@daytradethemarkets.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.